Today's horoscope from Academy, Cancer, July 6, 2025. Venus transits your solar house starting today and running until July 30th. This cycle brings a strong focus on harmony and warmth in your home and with family matters in the coming weeks. It's a rather insular cycle, but it's excellent for gaining a deeper understanding of your needs, desires, and feelings, and for connecting with loved ones. It can be a time for seeking out more security and familiarity, and you can be more cautious than usual when it comes to pursuing pleasure, spending money, and expressing your affections during this cycle. You might have the opportunity to strengthen and improve your family relationships. You are also building a better relationship with yourself, and some self-nurturing and pampering can help this process along. Make a point of spending more quality time with those closest to your heart. Living conditions might improve. Today, people tend to cooperate well with you. Clarifications can be helpful and warm. You'll be feeling quite fired up and impulsive today. This is because sweet Venus, our lesser benefic, is chit-chatting closely with electric Uranus, the great awakener, in the sky. If you'd like to step out of your comfort zone and experience a whirlwind of fun, adventure, and romance with someone new or a longtime partner, use this cosmic vibration to do something that is outside of your normal routine. Go with the flow, don't control the schedule, and see what the universe has in store. However, if one of you is feeling restricted and wants to be free, prepare to discuss this in detail. Take stock of your resources and people you can call on in times of need. You're in a good place to think about assets and acquisitions, even if the numbers aren't very impressive. When you feel unbalanced, it's a little more upsetting than it is for other people. For instance, when you break the routine in your exercise practice, you tend to feel the effects quite strongly. You can this sensitivity constructively. If you need to start a health practice and have trouble getting motivated, all you need to do is start, and the energy rush you will get will make you want more right away. Use this momentum to build a health regimen. You're sure to notice that you have an even greater need for organization and scheduling than usual on this day. This is what this vibration is largely about. Given your propensity as a personality for doing things your way, any change in what you have planned will throw you off. Be sure that you think before you speak, as an outburst can bring you more trouble than you want to deal with. Keep busy and be as flexible as you can. Just in time for the weekend, the moon not only returns to an adventurous part of your chart today, but for its first visit since the Sun and Jupiter return to a playful and creative part of your chart. It is over the weekend that they will connect directly, but with the Sun, Moon, and Jupiter all leaning towards playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence, life is going to follow. Meanwhile, as she reaches her last full day in your communication sector and of her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, Venus, the planet of love, is getting additional support. Just as she has reached her last full day in your communication sector and of her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, Venus catches up and aligns with Uranus. With Uranus just 3 days away from leaving as well as from ending all planetary activity on the communication front, they have not only joined forces to get the communication lines open, but with the potential for unexpected opportunities to connect that need to be seized. Cancer, there's power in being soft today. Quote of the day: tenderness is not a weakness, it's how light enters. Color: moonlit silver, gentle and illuminating. Lucky numbers: 5, 9, 15. Let others see the part of you that's usually guarded. A meaningful connection is waiting behind the vulnerability you usually protect. Our eyes in the sky. For July 6, 2025, the energy of the day unfolds through the card Strength, the Star, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 2 of Wands, a deeply affirming and quietly powerful combination that speaks of inner resilience, creative vision, heartfelt intention, and steady growth towards something meaningful. It's a day that whispers encouragement rather than shouting it, and one that invites you to reflect on how you nurture both your inner world and your outer goals. We begin with strength, not the kind that dominates or forces, but the kind that softens, persists, and rises with quiet dignity. Think about the moments in life where you kept going, not because it was easy, but because something deep inside refused to give up. That's the energy today is calling you to honor. It may not be a loud victory, but it's in the way you show compassion to yourself, the way you hold steady in discomfort, or the way you respond to others with grace even when you're feeling wretched. This card reminds you that true courage is often gentle and rooted in love. From there, we're gifted with the star, a beacon of renewal, peace, and quiet hope. This is the after-the-storm kind of hope, the kind that starts as a flicker and grows with every step you take toward healing. It's about allowing yourself to imagine again, to wish again, even if something hurt recently. Think of how the sky clears just before dawn. The star is that moment. It asks you, what do you want to believe? In again? Whether you're tending to old dreams or daring to form new ones, today offers emotional clarity and a spiritual reset. It's a beautiful time for journaling, creating art, or simply sitting under the sky and remembering that your presence matters. Next, the Eight of Pentacles grounds us in the present and reminds us that transformation doesn't come overnight. It comes from consistent care, from showing up even when it feels small. This card shows a craftsman honing his skills, focused and deliberate, knowing that mastery is built through patience and love for the process. This is your reminder that whatever you're working on, whether it's a career goal, emotional growth, or something creative, every little step counts. Keep going. You're building something worthwhile, even if it's not visible to everyone yet. The emotional layer of the day comes from the Knight of Cups, a seeker of beauty, romance, and meaningful connection. This energy can show up as a gesture of affection, a heartfelt conversation, or a moment where your emotions lead the way instead of logic. It's an invitation to express how you feel, whether through words, movement, or acts of kindness. If someone comes to mind when you hear this, don't ignore that nudge. A message, an apology, a thank you. It could mean more than you know. The Knight reminds us that it's okay to lead with the heart, even when the world tells us to guard it. Lastly, the Two of Wands opens a window into possibility. This card suggests you're standing on the edge of something, a choice, a vision, a shift in how you move through life. It holds the energy of preparation, of mapping out where you want to go, and of asking bigger questions about purpose. You may not have all the answers today, but that's okay. What matters is that you're willing to look beyond the familiar and ask, what else is possible for me? What would happen if I allowed myself to dream a little bolder? Altogether, these cards create a beautifully balanced message. Inner strength fuels your healing, hope lights your path, steady effort builds your vision, heartfelt expression deepens your connection, and clear intention moves you toward new horizons. Today is not about rushing. It's about aligning. It's about honoring your capacity to endure, to create, to feel, and to envision something brighter.